North Atlantic Terrorist Organization Secretary General Stoltenberg says NATO needs to win the war to send a message to China. This is your favorite half Chinese, and let's see what he has to say.
Then I think we also have to realize that Russia's brutal invasion of Ukraine was not only an attack on Ukraine, but also on our core values.
What core values? NATO only attacked other nations, and all attacks were based on lies. They never ever defended a single country in their entire existence of NATO. Are those core values lying to your own citizens in order to murder millions of innocent people? Are those the core values? Let me know in the comments.
And on free people everywhere. And therefore, President Putin must not win this war, because that will not only be a tragedy for the Ukrainians, but also make the world more dangerous. It will send a message to authoritarian leaders all over the world, also in China, that when they use military force, they get what they want. And we will then become more vulnerable. So it's our security interest to support...
So here he also admits that the war is not between Russia and Ukraine, but NATO and Russia. But what message does he want to send to China? China is the most peaceful superpower in the world. About what military force is he talking? China isn't talking about any military force and is not a threat to any nation in the world. So maybe it's a message: let us oppress you, or we will come with war to your peaceful nation like we did before. That can anybody find themselves in this message? And this is specifically for the Chinese, because they know the history of NATO in China. And a lot of people will think, NATO in China? Yes, we called it the Eighth Alliance. That's actually the real birth of NATO. That was way before it was named NATO. Anyway, that is the only message I can think of. What about you? Let me know in the comment. Do you think it is true? Do you think it's not true? What is it that you think about? China never threatened another country with military force. When they talk about Taiwan, that's also not the case. They clearly say only when there's outside interference which will push them to independency, then their military force must take place, because it's their country. You cannot let a piece of your country being ripped off your country, right? Or they must push for themselves. So it's very easy. If we do not want an armed conflict with the Chinese island of Taiwan and the mainland, the People's Republic of China, its motherland, then we should not mingle in their internal affairs. We should not send weapons. We should not support any kind of independence thought. And, you know, basically just leave it alone. And all will be just fine. As long as the West stays out of the South China Sea, nothing will happen. So if that's what you're afraid of, stay away. Anyway, I really want to know what your guys' thought process is on this. I think it is quite ridiculous. Anyway, this was it. Your favorite half Chinese. Give it a like if you have not yet, and comment and share. And if you have not yet, then follow. Thank you for watching. Also follow my other social media. Thank you.